Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Beating the Odds. It is Thursday, March 23rd, 2023, and we are back with our college basketball best bets of the day. If you're new to the channel, my name is Zach, and welcome to Beating the Odds. Hit that subscribe button, like this video, hit the notification bell so you never miss a pick. We post these college basketball videos every single day along with the NBA and NHL. We swept the NHL yesterday, so definitely check that video out. We're going after our first 4,000 subscribers, so I'm really excited to have you all here. Let's go win together today. Let's go make some serious money. To recap yesterday's results, we swept the board. 2-0, baby. We had UAB plus 1.5. That was a winner. Jelly Walker in the second half was absolutely electric. If he didn't get hot, there's no way they win that game, but they won convincingly. UAB plus 1.5, easy winner. And then we had Utah Valley plus 1.5. That was another winner. We had them plus 1.5. And that game was close to the very end, and Utah Valley pulled away. Great defense at the end. Utah Valley, low-key, is, absolutely electric. like their crowd is great. They throw alley-oop. I mean, it's really cool. I mean, I never knew anything about this team, and they freaking killed it. So, 2-0 day yesterday. We're right now 229 and 171 for the year, so that brings us to 58 games over 500, so we're in a great spot. We have 4 games going today. 3 I already have locked in. 1 I want to decide a little bit closer to game time. I'll talk about that one here in a little bit. I'll start with the games I already have locked in. First off, I got UCLA moneyline minus 122 versus the Zags. First off, the Zags are very, if you guys watch, sports media, they're a very, very popular team as to who's going to the Final Four. And those teams almost never make it there. I like UCLA here. This team is so good, even without Jalen Clark. And Jalen Clark was a big deal of this team. And they have some injuries to deal with, like Bona will most likely play. I mean, I would be surprised if he didn't. He has a little bit of a shoulder. I think Singleton will play, but it remains to be seen. He's got an ankle injury. But even without that, their 2 main guys are still there. Tiger Campbell, Jaime Hawkins. These 2 are experienced. These 2 are winners. In Tiger's case, he controls the pace. Jaime's case, he plays great defense and scores a ton. He was a preseason All-American and will be an All-American, an actual All-American. And they are going to win a tough, hard-nosed game against Gonzaga. This game's going to be close the whole way. There's going to be about 1,000 lead changes. And the one thing UCLA is known for, just over their lifetime as a program, is they are a great shooting team. They're electric. They're fast. They have great athletes. But with Mick Cronin, they still are a good shooting team. Not top flight, but I mean very, very solid, way above average. But their defense is elite. One of the best. Them and Tennessee are the best defenses in the country. And when you have great guard play, great defense, and you can shoot, that is when you see it. And by the way, the guards on Gonzaga are a little suspect. I mean, just a little bit. I don't really trust Strasburg in a real game. I don't really trust these guys. So I really like the UCLA money line here. They're gonna win this game outright. You could take 1.5. I'm just not gonna get hooked if they win by 1. I'm not gonna do it. So I like UCLA here, money line minus 122. Plus we bet against Gonzaga twice this tournament, and we've won both bets. It's gonna keep going today. I'm going UCLA money line minus 122. It's my favorite bet of the day. Next, we have Michigan State money line minus 122 versus Kansas State. Everyone's on Kansas State if you look at the public betting right now, and I think that's just because they have a 3 next to their name. And Kansas State, listen, they're really solid. Keontae Johnson, Jalen Noel, take a freaking bow, man. You guys have been great all year, but Izzo Magic is real, and I can feel it. And this team, Michigan State, is starting to believe. And this Michigan State team is built to go deep in March. I should have seen this when they play against Marquette. They rely heavily on their guard play, Hogard and Walker in particular. And with that being said, that made them struggle in the regular season because if they were hot and cold, you didn't really know what you're getting. But in March, it's all about the guard play. And I'll tell you what, Michigan State has 2 great guards. Kentucky could not stay in front of Jalen Noel. In this case, I think that Michigan State will be able to stay in front of Michigan State will be able to stay in front of Jalen Noel. And they have the wing guys to be able to guard a Keontae Johnson. Hogard and Walker are just really incredible. I really love watching them play. Sissoko plays great inside. He's playing way better than he did earlier this year. Joey Hauser is a good wing. He can shoot the lights out on certain occasions and most occasions. Plus, I just think the coaching disparity is great here. Izzo will be able to have his guys ready to play. I'm not saying the Kansas State coach will not. I'm just saying that Izzo is the guy. I love Michigan State here, money line minus 122 versus K-State. Next, we have Tennessee minus 4.5 versus FAU. Now, I'm not going to lie. I've gone back and forth on this, but I'm rolling with Tennessee here. And the reason why is because Tennessee's defense was too much for the Owls to be able to cover the spread. I think FAU is lucky to get out alive. versus Memphis. They should not have won that game. And if Memphis was playing in this game, I'd probably pick Memphis, just so we're clear. And they really didn't play all that well against FDU. And FDU is a small team. And listen, FDU, great story. Tobin Anderson deserves his shot. I own it. It's really cool to see. But I'll just say this, is that FAU's magic they ran out today in MSG. Tennessee's perimeter defense is the best in their bracket and might be, actually, they're probably top 3, top 4 in the tournament. Like, they're that good. And I just don't think that FAU is going to be able to crack that defense. If Duke couldn't, I don't think FAU will. And I think Tennessee's only let up 109 points this entire tournament. Also, I love Vescovi as their guard. I said this when I bet Tennessee versus Duke. Vescovi's a fantastic guard. Plus, they play so physical. I think that will wear on the Owls. And again, FAU hasn't played a team like this. They just haven't. Memphis is a good team, and Memphis should have won that game. And they didn't play against FDU. They have never played a Tennessee. Tennessee is going to kill them. Now, by the way, the one thing I'm nervous about, Rick Barnes is the coach, which means if Rick Barnes is the coach, you're probably going to have, like most of the time, he wilts under pressure. I just don't think there's any pressure here because they weren't supposed to be here. They were supposed to lose to Duke. They were supposed to. And now they're here. I think there's no expectations here. And with Ziegler out, I think there's even less expectations. So I think they're able to play free and they're able to play well. I love Tennessee here to absolutely kill FAU. I think this game's really close to about 10 minutes left, and then Tennessee just clamps down. And from that point on, you don't really see much of FAU from there. I think it's very similar to Duke game. It's going to be close, and then they shut them down at the end. They clamp down, and then Tennessee goes out and covers. So I like Tennessee here minus 4.5. I think some people are going to have them at minus 5, but I got them at 4.5 on FanDuel because that's where you can get it at right now. Now, next game is UConn and Arkansas. Now, by the way, I haven't picked a side here yet. I haven't decided yet. This game to me is so interesting. So in the comments, guys, let me know what you guys think about UConn and Arkansas, which way you go on this. But like for me, the way I'm looking at this game is this: UConn, better size, good guard play, good coaching. On the other side of Arkansas, I don't love their size against the UConn team. Their guards, though, are absolutely elite. They have 4 great guards, not just 2. They have 4 great guards. Anthony Black, Nick Smith, Davis, and Council. All of them are really, really good. They're streaky. And I can see Arkansas pulling this upset here. I'm deciding a little bit closer to game time. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. But a quick recap of what we already have. We have UCLA money line. We have Michigan State money line. And we have Tennessee minus 4.5. And let me know what you're going to do about UConn Arkansas. The other reason I like UConn here is because UConn is picked a lot by the sports media. They're almost always wrong. So I'm deciding on this game. I'll tweet it on my Twitter. My Twitter is just in the description below, so definitely check that out. So guys, let's go lock in those picks. Let's go win together today. Let's go make some money. I will see you all tomorrow. Make sure y'all check out those other videos.